The night started like any other company gala. Lights dim, champagne flowing, laughter echoing off crystal chandeliers. I stood near the bar, nursing a whiskey, watching my wife, Sarah, glide through the crowd in that red dress she knew drove me wild. 10 years married, 2 kids, a house in the suburbs. We were solid. Or so I thought. Then I saw her. She was leaning into a tall stranger in a sharp suit, her hand lingering on his forearm, laughing at something he whispered. The kind of laugh she used to save for me. My stomach twisted. I waited for her to glance back, to wave me over. She didn't. Instead, she touched his tie, playful, intimate, shameless. I felt the heat rise in my chest. This wasn't innocent networking. This was flirting, bold, deliberate. The man leaned closer. She didn't pull away. Memories flashed, late nights at work, her phone face down more often. The way she'd smile at texts she claimed were just colleagues. I'd brushed it off. Trust, right? But here it was, live and in color. My grip tightened on the glass. I could storm over, make a scene. Or I could walk away forever. The choice burned. I turned my back, heart hammering, ready to end it all. The marriage, the lies, the life we'd built. I pushed through the crowd toward the exit, shoulders brushing strangers, apologies muttered under my breath. Behind me, her laughter rang out again, sharper now. Each step felt like ripping off a bandage. Divorce papers already forming in my mind. I'd call a lawyer tomorrow. The kids. God, the kids. How do you explain mommy chose someone else? I reached the heavy glass doors. Cool air hitting my face as I stepped onto the balcony. One more breath, then I'd leave. No confrontation. Just gone. Then I heard her voice. Not laughing anymore. Urgent. Wait. Please. Footsteps rushed behind me. I froze. Back still turned. Sarah grabbed my arm, spinning me around. Her face was pale, mascara already smudged. Don't go, she whispered. You don't understand. I yanked free. I understand enough. You were all over him. She shook her head frantically. It's not what you think. I swear. I laughed bitterly. Save it. I've seen enough. But she stepped closer, eyes wide with something like terror. Listen to me for 10 seconds, she begged. Just 10. I crossed my arms, jaw clenched. The clock was ticking in my head. 1, 2. She glanced back toward the ballroom, then at me. That man. His name is Dr. Elias Grant. The name hit like a slap. Elias Grant, the oncologist we consulted last year when Sarah's routine checkup turned into nightmares. The one who delivered the worst news of our lives. My throat closed. 3, 4. She swallowed hard. I wasn't flirting. I was acting. 5, 6. He told me tonight, in private, that my last scans are clear. Completely clear. No trace of the cancer. The words hung between us like smoke. 7, 8. My knees weakened. Cancer. Stage 2 breast cancer. Diagnosed 18 months ago. Chemo, radiation, surgeries. We'd fought it together. Or so I'd thought. She'd been in remission? And hiding it? Why lie? I croaked. 9. She touched my cheek, tears falling. Because I was scared it would come back. The doctors said wait 6 more months for final confirmation. I didn't want to give you false hope. Or get your hopes up only to crush them again. 10. The bombshell landed. The flirting? A performance. She'd spotted Elias across the room, pulled him aside to beg for the truth privately. The touches, the laughs, all to make it look casual so no one, especially me, would suspect bad news. But it was good news. The best. I stared at her, world tilting. You let me think. She nodded, sobbing now. I let you see what you feared so you wouldn't see what I feared. I couldn't bear another it's back conversation. Not yet. The stranger, the doctor, appeared at the doorway, awkward, holding an envelope. I told her tonight, he said quietly. Full remission. She's free. He handed me the scans. Clean. Perfect. I dropped to my knees right there on the balcony. Everything rushed back. The nights I'd held her while she vomited from chemo, the way she'd whispered, "I'm sorry," like the illness was her fault. I'd thought her distance lately was guilt over someone else. It was terror of hope. I'd almost walked out on the woman who'd fought death itself. For us, for our kids. Shame flooded me. "I almost left you," I whispered. She knelt too, pulling me close. "And I almost let you believe the worst. To protect you from worse." We stayed like that for minutes, the party noise distant. Guests started noticing, whispering. Someone called security thinking it was a fight. But it wasn't. It was resurrection. When we finally stood, her hand in mine, the doctor smiled softly. "Congratulations. Both of you." Sarah looked at me, eyes shining. "I wanted to tell you with balloons and cake. Not like this." I kissed her forehead. "This is better. Bro. Real." Back inside, heads turned. The other man raised a glass from across the room, a quiet toast. No one knew the full story yet, but rumors would fly. Let them. We'd survived worse than gossip. I pulled Sarah to the dance floor. Slow song. Her head on my chest. "No more secrets," I said. She nodded. "No more pretending." For the first time in years, her smile wasn't forced. It was light. Free. Later, in the car ride home, silence wasn't heavy anymore. It was peaceful. She reached over, squeezed my hand. "I was ready to lose you tonight. To keep you from losing hope again." I glanced at her. And I was ready to lose everything. Because I thought I'd already lost you. We both laughed. Shaky, relieved. The kids would wake up tomorrow to parents who weren't broken. Not anymore. The next morning, we told the children together. "Mommy's all better," Sarah said, voice steady. Tears, hugs, questions. Our son asked why I'd looked so sad at the party. I told him the truth, almost. I thought something bad happened. But it was the best thing. They didn't understand fully. They didn't need to. What mattered was us. Whole again. Months passed. No more hidden scans. No more staged smiles. Sarah started running again. Slow at first, then stronger. I watched her from the porch one evening, wind in her hair, alive. Really alive. The betrayal I'd felt? It had been mine. Betrayal of trust in her strength, in our bond. The real betrayal was the disease trying to tear us apart. It failed. Looking back, those 10 seconds on the balcony changed everything. I turned my back to end a marriage I thought was dead. Instead, it ended the fear, the doubt, the cancer's last shadow. We renewed our vows a year later. Quiet, just family. No red dress, no strangers, just us. And when she whispered, "forever," I believed it. Because we'd already survived the unthinkable. And come out speechless, changed, forever.